working together to sustain a new life. Placenta acts like the fetus's lungs, exchanging oxygen and carbon dioxide, forming them into wide, low-resistance vessels that can deliver a large, steady flow of blood, prioritize the delivery of nutrients and energy to the fetus, of immune tolerance at the maternal-fetal interface. The placenta naturally matures as pregnancy progresses around 36 to 40 weeks. It naturally undergoes microscopic changes, including small calcium deposits, tiny dead spots, and a reduction in surface area for exchange, a process known as senescence. This is usually harmless if the baby is already full-term. This aging is actually a normal part of its life cycle and is thought to play a role in the timing of labor and detachment. The placenta's functional life essentially comes to an end at birth. The placenta plays an active role in supporting a safe delivery. It releases hormones like relaxin, which loosen the ligaments and joints of the pelvis, creating more space for the baby to pass through the birth canal. The placenta is also designed to support the baby's nutrition after birth. It produces human placental lactogen, HPL, which stimulates the growth and development of the mother's mammary glands in preparation for breastfeeding. Once the baby is delivered, the placenta has completed its main role, having functioned flawlessly throughout the full 9 months of pregnancy to support the baby's growth and the mother's health. After the umbilical cord is clamped and cut, the baby no longer relies on the placenta for oxygen and nutrients. The fetal circulation to the placenta essentially stops, causing the placenta to lose firmness and shrink slightly. At the same time, the uterus begins to contract and shrink dramatically. This reduces the implantation site, shearing the placenta away from the uterine wall. Continued contractions then push the placenta out through the birth canal, a process known as the third stage of labor, which usually occurs within 5 to 30 minutes after delivery. It is then expelled from the mother's body. Once outside the uterus, the placenta quickly loses its blood supply and can no longer function. It essentially dies at this point, becoming a piece of tissue with no further role. A temporary organ whose remarkable job is now complete. Now it is considered a waste tissue. After childbirth, the medical team carefully inspects the placenta to ensure it's been delivered completely. Normally, the entire placenta separates and comes out, but if a piece of placenta or membrane remains attached to the uterine wall, called retained placenta, the uterus cannot contract properly. This leaves blood vessels at the implantation site open, leading to heavy bleeding and postpartum hemorrhage. Retained tissue can also become a breeding ground for bacteria, causing infection that may result in serious and even life-threatening complications. For this reason, the delivered placenta should be carefully and thoroughly examined immediately after birth to confirm it is complete. Any suspected fragments must be removed promptly. If there were complications during pregnancy or delivery, the placenta may be sent to a pathology lab for further study. In some cultures, however, families choose to take the placenta home for burial, rituals, or special ceremonies. Some people are advocates of eating the placenta, also known as placentophagy. There is no scientific evidence regarding the benefits or risks of consuming the placenta. Otherwise, in most hospitals, the placenta is treated as biological medical waste. It's collected in a special container and then either incinerated or disposed of according to medical waste regulations.